Hi Leo, I love you honey like always. We are in a different room. If you hear the dogs barking next door, don't worry. I'll pause it. We'll work through it. Just getting to know the apartment still. And this reading's going to be different. Put out some decks we haven't used for a minute. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do internal, external, and then we're going to see what's in between you two. Okay? Okay, so let's get some cards pulled so we can pull tarot. Holy angels, holy spirits, to the divine above, angels and ancestor gods. For Leo, what can Leo know? What's the internal focus? Leo? Internal focus for Leo. These oracle decks right here that I have, you'll see they pack a punch. All three of them. So your internal focus, the chamber of the violet flame, it's in reverse. Karmic release, radical transformation. You want to transform easily. You just simply do not want it to be out of control. Sacred inner space. You want to protect your internal light. You know how you pack a candle? You don't want the light to blow out. And if you'll look right here, it's color purple. Your intuition, your 5D connection. That's one internal challenge. What's external, Leo? Your sacred inner space. This deck right here, this is what's manifesting. What are you bringing in? You're calling all your power back to you. Your sacred internal space. The chamber of the violet flame. You don't want anybody to know where you pray. If you have an altar, you've never taken anybody there. If it's a space in the woods, you've never taken anybody there. And you want to keep it that way. And you want understanding where you don't have to explain yourself. What's the external? Wow. External focus. Ancestral realm. This is a karmic release. This is a karmic release, but it's in reverse. Healing from lineage boundaries. So it's not you releasing the karmic energy. It's your person you're trying to get connected to. Crystal skull wisdom, clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. They have to raise their vibration. And the only way they're going to do it is through the ancestral realm. No other way. And how are you going to do that? Spend time alone. What's in between these two? You're spiritually awakened and you're trying to spiritually awaken one more person. So is what they tell you on that, give them the thought of it. And what they do with that thought is their reconciliation. If they have karma to pay for it, that's fine. But don't blame yourself if they don't learn the lesson when they're supposed to. What's in between these two? And it's in reverse. The central of the sun. Center of the sun. No hope, no faith, no balance, no renewal, no bliss, no happiness. Not being able to be spiritually open. Not being able to be so open all the skeletons in the closet just fall out and smile at you. Abundant downloads, regeneration and success. That's in reverse. Not being able to regenerate the positive energy because of a Vinson Galactic Council. Star being gods, answer the call. Time to shine. So what's in between you two is something that's not allowing this to open up fully. That's when both of you are going to end up going through your 5D. You got your candle lit. You're protecting it. This person right here come with the ancestral rim in reverse. This one had the violet flame in reverse. You got your flame lit, but you don't want them to know how intuitive you are. Or that's what your people want you to know. Let's see. Mushroom deck. What is the internal energy, Leo? You have the reishi mushroom. It's a medicine. A medicine to impress. Spirit medicine to impress. You get your medicine through the spirit realm. That's why you don't need anybody else to light your candle. You know how to do it yourself. What's the external energy? Ancestral realm. Crystal skull wisdom. Let's let it pop out. Crystal skull wisdom. External energy, Leo. The red cage. Capture. The violet coral. Somebody's trying to capture your light where you can't shine with anyone else in the community. Well, what's in between these two? Shit. You see how this mushroom here has a lot of holes in it? And you see how this mushroom here has a lot of things that, if this mushroom was floating in water and it could get stuck on there. What's in between these two? Mencina interrupta. That's what it says. Purpose and judgment. Breaker 19. Calling on the divine. Father, are you there? Octopus stinkhorn. Reveal. They want the purpose to be revealed. What's in between you two is someone wanting the purpose to be revealed. Oh, don't worry, it will be. Give me just a moment. Excuse me. Leo. Ooh. Befriend your fair monster, the phoenix rising to the joyful abundance. Whoever spiritually ascended, kick the devil in the mouth, knock his teeth out the back of his neck, put him in a throat punch. Damn. Internal. What would clarify the spirit medicine? And there you go. Every cycle is a higher opportunity. There's your purple lens anyway. Seeing through your perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny. You're not allowing somebody to tell you what your destiny is because you've already found it out yourself. You're more spiritually ascended than this person. They're acting like they are. which is them wanting you to second guess where you are spiritually. Mm-mm. That's why your violet flame, your purple lens, is in reverse to the violet coral of destruction. What would clarify the violet coral, the community? Capture of the community in a red cage. Yeah, taming a lion, locking up a lion. This is ancestral realm. Their ancestors are not going to help them do this, honey. They are not. Yes. Ask wonderfully, receive gracefully. Your greatest joy pollinates the world. These ancestors over here for this person are like, good luck. Let me know how that goes. They're not helping them. When it's skull wisdom, what's in a skull? Pure bones. There's nothing there. It's hollow. What's in between these two? What will clarify the octopus stinkhorn? What's going to be revealed? Leo. What's the reveal? Leo. What's in between these two? Okay, allow me to shuffle. What's in between these two? Oh, there you go. Bloom where you are planted. You planted the seed. Now you got to put some dirt on it. Water it down a little bit. There you go. Allow your work to become your art. The way the dirt is going to be formed over the roots, that's how it's going to be looked at. A light grows brighter only by lighting another. You're effortless. You don't need to do any effort. Wanted universe creators. You lit a candle for them and didn't allow them to blow yours out. Maybe they wanted you to descend a level where they wouldn't have to ascend. Didn't work that way. Allow me to fix the table. This ought to be interesting, okay? Okay, so here we go, Leo. Your internal energy, yeah, you're talking to the divine, but I don't think you're allowing anyone to know what you're talking to them about. Because it's not your karma to release, and you understand the sacred inner space. You understand that it's important to protect your spiritual space. Just like it's important to protect your physical space. For example, if you're standing up straight and you have both of your arms out straight, you turn around in a circle, that's your private space. You're learning how to protect your internal flame by protecting your spiritual space. Good job. Because you got the mushroom rishi and vertebrates, agaric. Impressed spiritual medicine. You could be impressed by spiritual medicine. Can't nothing fucking touch you. Spiritually, anyway. And to get to you physically, they literally have to go through the spirit realm to get to you. If not, their car's going to break down. They're going to be so broke, they're not going to have gas money. They're just not going to be able to drive there and make it. They just won't make it. Also, in your internal energy, you're purifying your purple light, which is your connection to the divine. It is your crown chakra. You're ready to go to the next cycle. Higher opportunity. You're carrying yourself spiritually royal, like royalty. How you treating yourself, people are noticing. 3 swords. 3 wands. As a planning and preparation to turn your back on being heartbroken in the past, you're justifying your soulmates, or you're trying to be spiritually balanced with soulmate. Justice in the upright, don't ever correct on earth what needs to be corrected in heaven. You're looking for spiritually balanced soulmates. You don't care what they have here on earth. You got 2 threes. Threes are all about coming together in communication. Where is the external energy? Right here, when Leo's internal energy is the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. And see, the 3 of Wands, you're turning your back on it, and you have a green sash on your shoulder. A green sash means there's more out there. You know there's more out there. That's not your only freaking opportunity in something very interesting and emotional. You know there's got to be something better. You have no grass here. You've already paced the grass so much you've worn your own grass out. Some people say that's waiting for the ships to come in. Well, I think he's just wondering which direction to go. Look where he's at. He's in the middle of the freaking ocean. He could be on an island. He could be anywhere in 5 minutes. He could go to 5 different countries within 5 minutes, something like that. Be there real quick. What is the external energy for the preparation to turn your back on being heartbroken, Leo? Oh, the Ace of Cups in reverse, Leo. They poured your cup of love out. That's a blessing from the divine. Look at that, Ace of Wands. A mixed drink and a straw to drink it out of. Oh my gosh. With the Ace of Wands, it's a new perspective, and they had a new interest. Or they wanted a sexual connection instead of an emotional connection. What is this with the external energy? That's justice. Don't ever correct on earth what needs to be corrected in heaven. That's justified stress. There it is. Balancing out the stress, anxiety for a feminine to pull her emotions out. So this is a feminine that her Ace of Cups was rejected. And it gave her a new thrust to find something else interesting. Something else that'll abide her time. Let's clarify the in-between. Where's the in-between here? The Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. 2 aces in a hole. So the in-between is 9 wands, resting and reconsidering. Look. 3 swords. I'm going to say this is an ancestor of yours telling this person spiritually, you better go fucking fix that. Oh, you better go fix that. Is this an ancestor of Leo's? Reconsideration of the boundaries of being heartbroken. Judgment. In reverse, misjudged. Yeah, spiritually misjudged. Yes, it's the divine, honey. It's your divine ancestor. Could be a grandfather. He said, you're not going to do that? Yeah, the Empress in reverse. You're not going to do that. You're not going to throw the Empress off her rocker and think you're going to get by with it. Oh my gosh. Why is the Ace of Cups in reverse? Why would this external energy pour this cup out? Because of the 6 cups. Okay, maybe there was a Cancer energy from the past. Look, the King of Wands, the masculine. There's your Ace of Wands. It's another woman or another man. Leo or Cancer. Acknowledging to make a stand has to be successful. Trust. So what's the reconsideration of the 3 swords? What is in that 9 wands? Setting boundaries. It's also a card of shame. What's in the 9 wands for the external energy? There's the Ace of Wands again. Starting over. Second chance. A new perspective of starting over. 2 wands, 7 wands. So right here's your 9 wands. You were patiently waiting for the right time to make a stand on that situation. While you're not going to sit around and wait on it, you've already got a new perspective of starting over, of something long-term and committal. Could be something forever. It's either with an earth sign or a hobby or something that's going to make some money, a business. Let's clarify your external energy, Leo. So where they are, they got the crystal skull of wisdom. They're trying to clarify to be able to have a karmic release, but they haven't been able to do it yet. Their ancestors are actually not going to help them because they come out with the red cage, capture. This is the mushroom that will capture the violet coral community, trying to capture the light and the community. Ask wonderfully, receive gracefully. You see this infinity symbol? You know where that's at in tarot? That's over the strength card. These ancestors says, no, I am not going to help you. What comes back to you 10 times fold, that kind of thing. Slingshot. Your greatest joy pollinates the world. They said, I wish you luck. Let's see. What is the external energy? What are they trying to capture in the community? Emotionally content with waiting on an interest, the interest. And there's the Queen of Wands with the Empress. Honey, you have an external person here. For some of you, they're waiting to tell someone else they're leaving and they're going to the Queen of Wands and the Empress. They're like, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. And there's the Queen of Cups and the Devil. There you go. Karmic marriage or a karmic twin. Where are they going? And you remember, the judgment was in reverse. This was misjudged at first. Judgment in reverse is not making a final and firm decision. No breaker 19. No calling on the divine. Father, are you there? And that judgment cross has been put on the front of this chariot. In the chariot mode, this person doesn't have to have reins to drive this chariot. They're actually driving with their third eye. The world and the 4 swords. Blocking destiny. The world. Again. Oh, the wheel. A change. A turning point in the unknown cycle of challenge. That's the 5 wands. Challenge of interest. What does this have to do with Leo? And this is 2 Cancer energies with Capricorn. What it has to do with Leo is the 8 swords, 6 cups. This is a confused soulmate. This soulmate is could be in a little bit of mental restriction, mind imprisonment, 6 swords and the 2 wands. They're waiting for the right time to come forward peacefully. Their mentality's been tested. They have the 5 swords with the 6 swords. That's the divine driving your boat to go find clarity in the challenge of the mind. 5 sword test from the emergency broadcast system. And the only way that you're going to get the answers to it is ask the one that created the test. Because they're overflowing. This external energy right here. You have 10 swords, feeling defeated, depleted, stabbed in the back, lied to, and betrayed. Dead end soulmates. Quickly communicating. Emotional control. Scorpio. There's the judgment. Initiating judgment. As soon as this King of Cups said something to the Queen of Cups, this is a karmic soulmate. 10 swords is undermining. What's the King and the Queen of Cups relationship to the fire signs? Scorpio, Cancer energy. There you go. Right there is the hidden confusion through stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. Somebody is worried about this Page of Cups. Wow. One of you are secretly rich. They thought that you wanted them for their money. And here's the Queen of Wands. They misjudged the wrong woman. This is the one that wanted money. Abundifying the interest of the Queen of Wands in the past. This external energy, the Page of Cups with the Queen of Cups, they have fell out of love with this woman. Quickly communicating the King of Cups. Who is he communicating to? Himself. King of Swords, Aquarius energy. There you go. He don't know how to end the cycle clearly. The interest, the King of Wands, there it is. The emotional thought. He made an emotional decision when he followed through with the acknowledgement of what this Four of Wands is, trusting in marriage. There you go. Look. There's the Four of Wands twice. This is a twin. Then you have the Strength card that would come out with the Ace of Cups for the love of a Leo. You cannot unlove a Leo. And if they say they forgot about you, they're a damn liar. They just want to see how much you remember. This external energy undermined you over and over and over again in the past. So it's what I want to ask right here. Where's the divine feminine here? Leo. Divine feminine? Okay, she's taking out the Virgo energy. The Hermit. She's in reflection. She's reflecting in the past. So look, intuitive reflections, baby. Her abundance. She's emotionally content with her intuitive abundance. She doesn't need anything from anyone. Damn. Where's the masculine? For him to be able to love himself first, once he says something out loud, it's going to prove that he does. He's thinking about it. The King of Swords, Aquarius energy, in strategic thought. Yeah. Whatever it is, it's going to be successful. It's a successful recognition of where he's going, that Chariot, peacefully. He's going to end up making a smart decision because of all the dumb decisions that he's made. Everybody's been through it. Let's clarify the in-between. You notice how the octopus stinkhorn mushroom looks kind of like a Joker's hat? Okay. And then you also notice that when you mix blue and red, what's it make? Purple. Mercy. Abracadabra. Let's see. What is in between you two is a Venetian Galactic Council. A star being God. Your ancestors are coming to help you. The central sun, remember, it was in reverse. So not being able to get a download, not being able to get the right message. For example, I don't know if you had this exercise in college. When you're at the front of the line, you got 15 people. You whisper one sentence in these people's ear, and as it goes, does the sentence end up the same when it gets to the last person? Misconceptions, misunderstandings. And this misunderstanding is coming because they didn't want you to be able to open up with nothing to hide. Because they did have something to hide. Look at that. I'm clarifying the judgment, the purpose of judgment through a reveal. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I'm going to show you. Bloom where you are planted. Allow your work to become your art. And there it is, the Six of Swords. and the Two Cups. That's to find soulmates, baby. Even if one of you want to keep this connection apart, you cannot do it. And I'm going to say it right here on the channel. If you're talking to somebody that's telling you that you can cut a cord, you can't cut a cord that you cannot see, first of all. Second of all, that cord is your silver lining to the universe. When you try to cut that cord, you're cutting off your life support to the universe. You will die eventually. You can twist it, you can burn it, you can tie it, you cannot cut it. You can damage it, but think about once you cut a rope a little bit or burn it, it never goes back the same. Remember that. Look at this. Let's see what this is. So you have this King of Cups right here. Scorpio energy with the Empress and the Ace of Cups. Toxic love. Leaving behind this soulmate peacefully. So this is the reveal of a purpose of judgment. Bloom where you are planted. Allow your work to become your art. What is in between when it comes to the feminine? Where is the feminine at? What's in the in-between challenge? Page of Swords. Six of Swords. She's curious of when he's leaving. The Devil. Six Swords and the Devil. She said, well, when you leaving? That's what's going to justify the interference of him following through. Right now, it's unjustified. His actions would justify it more than his fucking words. And this is the action that needs to be taken. Six Swords. She's looking for a sign here, looking for some sort of sign of taking action. What does she expect the masculine to be doing right now? What does she expect? Boom, shakalaka, a shocking revelation. So this is a sudden change. Shockingly reject that soulmate. If he's struggling, secretly struggling with stress, she said drop it like it's hot. Oh, shit. Where's the masculine here? Page of Wands. Seven Pentacles. Okay. So he's sparking the interest to assess these investments of the Magician and the Five Pentacles. Alone manifesting. Alone with the trickery. Why is the Devil here? Is this toxic love? And why is the Empress here with the King of Cups? There's the Six Wands. This is a masculine that has turned obsessive over an Empress. After successfully recognizing she's the fucking star. She's his hope, faith, balance, renewal. King of Swords. Once he lights his own light bulb, once he turns on the switch. You know, when Albert Einstein made electric, you'd be able to read better. Let's see. What was different in the King of Swords? What lit the light bulb for this masculine? This feminine, the Four of Cups and the Two Cups, she said it was shocked. She was shocked when she was rejected. This is the Ace of Cups again. She was shocked. What's the interest? Well, now it's the interest of the Strength card. Leo energy, strength, courage, power, wisdom, self-love, self-care, self-attainment. Oh, now acknowledge and working together with the Leo to do what? Seven Pentacles. To get busy investing. What's in the Two Pentacles before I say anything? Waiting. to come back to assess the interest. They want to know if you're still interested. What's the Page of Swords and 10 Pentacle? The Knight of Cups and the Three of Cups. Untrustworthy friends coming together with... They was coming together with untrustworthy friends. They should not have trusted their friends. That's what's in between you two. Look, a karmic twin. They acknowledge now they were working together with a karmic twin. Oh, it flipped in reverse. They chose the wrong one. Karmic lover. The lover they chose was not divinely guided. So they acknowledge clearly, there's the Ace of Swords, that this is the cycle that needed to end. And that's what they're strategically trying to do. The King of Swords, the Aquarius energy, they have butterflies on the back of their chair. That's the Ascension King, honey. And that's what's in between you two. They actually have to master patiently waiting for the right time while being unemotionally fulfilled. They're going to be enlightened on the judgment. In the past, they have to find peace and contentment in the deception of the level of the confusion of the mind through what they didn't know. They shouldn't have talked about something. They had no idea what they were talking about. What did this external energy do bad towards Leo? What did they do bad towards Leo? 5 Wands, they challenged your interest. In case you don't know, Leo's born to be challenged. Oh, 7 Wands. They chose a battle to challenge you. They chose to challenge you. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, was it a challenge? That was a change and a turning point. Knight of Wands. Okay. It's a sexual challenge. One of you are celibate, one is not. One of you is hot as a mother. Well, you both are hot, mama, hot daddy. But one of you know that you're hot, but you're not having sex with anyone. Yeah, boom, shakalaka. That's why your cup was turned over. The Hanged Man. Shockingly did not support it. Shockingly had to respect. There you go. The confusion of the argument. Because the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. This is what made an external energy at one time come back together with an ex, somebody that they had been committed to or living with before. 10 Wands. Even though it was heavy, the truth was too heavy to bear. Let's see why. It was heavy to bear because the 4 of Wands, 7 Swords, it would have interfered with the place they were comfortable living. They were peaceful, maybe rich, bringing peace and contentment in a contract. With the Strength card, the Hierophant said you're going to do it anyway. You know why? Because the 3 Cups, celebrating being emotionally content, is on hold because the masculine ending the cycle with the Queen of Swords. Look, married to the Queen of Cups or living with the Queen of Cups family. There's 2 other women involved here. Maybe this Cancer energy, she is always watching. And then there's a negative person in the family always watching. That's why they have to commit to what they're reflecting on. This Emperor, Strength card. He has to commit and be powerful and forceful with it. Starting over after a Tower. Boom, shakalaka. 10 Swords is the minor arcana for the Tower. Tower is the major arcana for the Tower. At a dead end with this Ace of Wands. Whatever relationship or whatever they started with sex. Let's read them. Independently, emotionally regretting, opened up to something they didn't know about. Well, they should have stood up against the other lover. But now, in strategic thought, maybe the other lover cheated. Yeah. And then it ended. It ended the emotional decision. They never thought about them emotional again. Instead, they started talking to the divine about the Queen of Cups. To be able to justify the challenge of the mind, they reconsidered being comfortable in making a stand this King of Wands and starting over. They went back to an ex and wanted to make sure it was over with. They want to make sure it's over with. They want to make sure that their feelings are no more. And that's what they're doing right now. I love you guys. That's what's in between you guys. Ciao.